Now, after watching my first video, you would notice that we brought in the portable magnetic base type pin marking machine, which I thought was a great idea. But there is an option with them to use it in a desktop configuration, which is probably another great idea because you can actually have it moving up and down with the on the desktop onto your product that you're holding in solidly in a fixture in the bottom here. Now, this isn't the one that they supply. This is one I've made up here in Australia because I thought it would be a great idea. But mine's a bit rougher, but the same principle. It has an adjustable screw which lifts the whole body up and down. The frame here is just undoes off that and goes onto the magnetic base, or you put it straight into here. So it basically moves up and down so you can get your clearance on your pin marker here to your material, to your job. Now, that's a little square fixture for doing plates or that sort of stuff, so put stuff into the corner and holding them. I made up this one. I don't know if that's going to be the best shape for it, but that's another shape fixture for holding round tubing. That's got 45, 60 and also flat bits on the end for having stuff that I can't lay flat on the bench. So that seems to be what I've set it up with, so I can move this around with the holes on the bench. The little steel base, as you can see, has got 8mm holes drilled and tapped into them. So the bench top setup is quite versatile. So the next one we may bring in with the bench top that's supplied as from the factory, which will be a bit flash than this one, but otherwise you can just buy the machine like we did, which is the cheapest way, and manufacture your own base and that sort of stuff, no problems. You'll save a bit of money, that's all. Okay, so the magnet's holding onto the steel, and now I'll try and hold it down once I hit the button. Okay, this is just to see how small I can do lettering. I'm representing an 8mm washer, which I'm engraving on, but I'm engraving the washer as well, because you need some sort of fixture to hold the washer in position and move around too much. This is another one of the picture of the washer size. The inside hole there is actually 8mm. I can't get it clear enough to actually show you that you can actually read the telephone number and that on there, and my eyes aren't that good anyway, but it prints very small. Okay. Because it's round, I'm going to set the distance a little bit less than normal, so give it a bit more so I can go around in the radius of the machine. And I've set it up in the dead centre of the what we're trying to print. So it should be trying to start from here. Set up dead centre there, and I've moved it up and down till I've got it pretty well dead centre of the rod. Okay, this time I'm going to hold it firmly with both hands, which seems to work okay. Okay, that's come out pretty good. If you were going to do a lot of it, you'd probably set up some sort of a fixture which you could actually hold that stuff in place much better. But no, that works great. Okay, just trying some small 8mm stainless steel rod and see how it goes. I'm going to have to hold it pretty hard. That's 4mm by 3mm, and that turned out pretty good too. Excellent. Okay, we're set up with a butterfly steel demo graphic. I'm going to try and print that onto here, or dot pen mark it onto here. So we're hopefully ready to go. Got to hold it down fairly firmly because that's all I've got. There's no fixture and angle I'm not using. Air's on. Let's hope it all works. Okay, as you can see, that's turned out pretty good. We probably wouldn't go that far out with the graphics normally, but again, that's pretty full on. Most of the time you'll be doing stuff like that, which is your dots. That's all just dot part numbers, or just a straight engraving on part numbers. Which the main thing is you can hold the material down. These are on round bar. Same thing. The biggest problem I have is holding in position, so just have to hold them firmly in position while you're actually engraving them. Right down to the stainless steel, 8mm stainless steel rod, and that's come up very well as well. And there's some other graphics there, but that's pretty well full on. That would probably never do anything that complicated. And this is really small stuff here to give you an indication of how small it can get. That's the size of a washer, and that's 3mm high lettering in the top there. Thank you.